Good afternoon from this super sunny, hot, almost summer-like Sunday. Right, so yesterday I said I was going to talk to you today about supposed to do something and had better do something. So supposed with a D, supposed to do something means that it's something that's expected of you. It can be expected of you by somebody in authority, like a teacher or a school board or even the government, really, but it's not a moral obligation. And it's also something that we believe to be true. So, for example, when somebody sneezes in society, you're supposed to say, "Excuse me," the person who sneezes, and we're supposed to say, "Bless you." That's expected. Okay? It's also, if say somebody new comes into my class next year and they speak French, you would say to them very quietly, "You're not supposed to speak French in Mrs. Cazotte's class." Right? And you're supposed to wash your hands whenever you come home from the shops. Because following those measures, those safety measures, is supposed to limit the spread of the coronavirus. It's what we believe to be true. We can also use it when we speak about something that we expect to be true. For example, you could say Route 66 is supposed to be a fantastic road to drive on. Okay, it's something that we expect, we've heard, and we believe it to be true, but we're not sure. We have to go and check it out. Oh, that we should be so lucky. Right. We also say it for something when we want to know what something's used for. For example, if you have a sore throat, I might give you some honey and lemon, and you would say, "What's that supposed to do?" And I would say, "Well, it's supposed to soothe your throat and make you feel better." And if you bought a new piece of furniture from IKEA, you might come home and you would probably exclaim, "How am I supposed to put this together?" And I would say to you, you had better read the instructions. So, if you had better do something, it means that it's really required by the person who's speaking. And if you don't, there's often a negative consequence. So, for example, if you do not read the instructions on that IKEA cupboard, it could fall down in the night while you're sleeping. Right, so you could say you had better attend Mrs. Cazotte's classes, right? You had better not forget to hand in your homework on time, because if you don't, there'll be a negative consequence. You'll get a 0. Right, and in a question form, we do not use the positive question. We do not say, "Had we better, take out the silverware for dinner?" It's very formal, and maybe the Queen speaks like that, but us mere mortals, we do not. We do use it in the negative form. So we would say, "Hadn't we better text Mrs. Cazotte to let her know that we can't make her class tomorrow?" Right, so then it would be hadn't we better. Subject is between hadn't and better. Right, so there you go. That's my short but sweet lesson. I try, but I always talk way too much. Right, sorry about that, but dogs are not supposed to run after joggers. But as I've already told you, my dog is not quite that good at doing what she ought to do. Anyway, it's supposed to be lovely and sunny tomorrow again. But even if it is, you had all better come to my classes.